be with you today. And I'm going to kind of get a little bit real, not only with you guys today, but real along with myself, like get real with myself. So today we're going to talk about consistency. And if you guys could see my setup, you'd laugh at me because I have like my computer and then like my main computer up here and then like a notes and then books. Like I really kind of like dug a little bit deep in this. But I talk very fast, so we're going to hopefully stretch this out. We'll see. But thanks for all for joining. Like I said, we're going to talk about consistency and doing what you're going to say that you're going to do. So first, let's start with just being real with yourself and the business. Right now, looking at your numbers, it is the 24th or 21st. Are you where you want to be? This is a short month. We only have 28 days. Are you where you need to be yet? If not, then right, you need to hustle more, right? Exactly. So what do you need to do to get there? What is your plan? Have you sat down and figured out how you're going to meet that goal? What was your goal for the month? What's your goal for the year? If you aren't to where that goal is for this month, you know you're already short on your goal for the year. So what are you going to do to start to make up for that? For those of you who were at training, like Jess had mentioned, okay, this is your goal. You know, you got to break it down. This is how much she made us write out checks to ourselves. Are you anywhere close to that goal? Are you there to meet that? And if not, it's probably because you're falling down on being consistent on doing your DMOs or your IPAs or your posts on social media or whatever the case may be, right? Consistency circles back around. It's that consistency. That is the difference between failure and success. And we're going to talk about 5 different things today that deal with consistency. So first is, and I say a lot, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so nervous talking to you guys, but yet I can get on a flippin' Facebook Live. Totally weird. And I teach in front of students all day long. So I'm sorry. But really, I did a live a couple of days ago, part of our challenge that was, if I'm going to say I'm going to do something, do it. And we all need to take that to heart because, right, there's people looking at me here. I know, right? We need to take that to heart because if you say you're going to do something, do it. When Jess put out and Sid put out this live challenge, right? There were so many people who were like, I'm in. And I watched all the comments. And you know what? Half those people aren't doing it. Why not? Why aren't you doing that? Yes, it's going to jump. We're jumping out of our comfort zone, but why aren't you doing it? Oh, I'll tell you one reason. And the one reason I pulled on myself the other day, I'm too tired. It got too late. I didn't want to talk. I wasn't in a good mood. But you know what? A good leader, I'm nervous. A good leader gets up and does it anyways. And that's exactly what I had to do. I was in bed already and was like, you know what? I don't have a choice. I committed to this. I need to do what I'm going to say I'm going to do because I don't want to let my leaders down. So here I am at 10 o'clock at night going live. But you know what? For some reason, I get more viewers in the evening, like 8 to 10. And I had a lot of good views on that. Yesterday, I went live at like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or something like that. And I barely got anybody. So you need to figure out what's good for you with your live wise, but why aren't you doing it? It is just a getting out of your comfort zone, guys. And I've heard a lot of, well, I don't know what to go live about, or I don't have the time. Yes, you do have the time. It's 5 minutes. It's literally 5 minutes. Do it before you go to bed. Do it when you first get up in the morning. You know, you can go live in your car. Sid does that all the freaking time. You don't have to be prepared. It's whatever's on your heart to talk about. But if you're like, well, I'm one of those people who I need to know what I need to talk about because you're kind of OCD like me and you have to write like a notebook full of notes, then pick a topic and spend 10 minutes and look up the things about it. And sometimes that's what I do. And I spin it into how it works for me in the business, and you guys can do the same thing. So the first thing is, if you are going to do something, say you're going to do it. If you committed to those lives, Go back and do them. Do those live. Yes. On your lunch, at work, in your truck. Absolutely. Go back. It doesn't matter if you stumble. Nobody cares. But it's getting you out there. Look at what you're showing your customers, that you're out there every day. You're posting every day. That's consistency. That's building trust with those customers. So when you say you're going to do something, do it. If you're going to be somewhere, be somewhere. If you initiate a new process, follow through with it. Don't just be like, well, I went live once and nobody got on. You're never going to know the outcome if you don't do it more than one time. And I can say, by doing the lives for the last 7 days, that's increased my following. It's opened up where more people see, more people comment on my post. Think about how many more people that you are going to be able to get your stuff to. So it allows for measurement until you've tried something for a new period of time and consistent in that matter. You can't decide if it works or not. So do you post every day? Well, yeah, I post one time here and one time, in another week, but you need to do it daily in order to see the difference. And the content that you're posting also matters. So if you're posting about Thrive on your posts every single day, people are going to look at you and be like, you're spammy pammy. I want to see you. Who are you? Who is Linda? Who is Ashley? Who is Shar? Who are you other than Thrive? You're not Thrive. You are your person. People want to see you. They want to see what you are about. So how do you decide that? How do you figure out, well, who am I? How do I display that other than I want to sell my Thrive stuff? I want to share this. I'm excited to share. That's totally fine. Excited to share. Sprinkle in your Thrive, but who are you? How do you figure that out? Right now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. And if you are not driving and you have access to the chat, I want you to put in 3 things about you that are your favorite things. It could be a hobby. It could be I'm a boy mom. It could be, I'm a nurse. Whatever the case may be, I want you guys to have 3 things. Write down 3 things or type in 3 things that are about you. What makes you you? Boy mom, tacos, working out. Yeah, that's it. Her and her tacos. Sounds so good right now. Well, Sid, you're going to be my example. Crocheting grandma. Awesome. Busy travel mom, golfer, workout. These are good. Guys, this is your content. Wife, boy mom, son level, travel. Yes. Grandma, Jojo, I love you. But yes, you guys, okay, so let's just take Kristen for a second, okay? She's a busy mom. She travels. She's a golfer. She likes to work out. Content, right there. That's content. So Kristen's a golfer. She could totally get on one day on her thing, put a picture of her golfing and be like, hey, have you guys ever tried this golf course out? Boom. She's got people that are going to comment on that. Now you're going to go back to those people and talk to them. Or it could be as easy as, have you tried this new driver? Or, and I only know golf because my husband golfs. This is content for you. You can make that one simple little thing about golf, and she's got content for weeks. I need a new driver. Yeah, Steve needs a new putter. But that's the little things, guys. You don't have to think about, oh my gosh, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know. You have content. Bring it down nice and small for you. Don't look at it as a big picture. Look at it as these little things. Like Ashley, she's a new mom. She's packing and moving. She's got a lot of content there. Hey, new moms, she can get in some new mom groups. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Sid always will have a Taco Tuesday post. Always. Everybody loves tacos, right? Tuesdays is known for Taco Tuesday. She can spice it up. Do you like chicken tacos? Do you like fish tacos? Do you like regular tacos? Do you like street tacos? Like she's got, look at all that content. She's got 4 different, I just gave her 4 different Tuesday posts. So if you need to break it down like that and you're like, I don't know what to post, break it down easy. Think about you. They want to see you with your Thrive kind of sprinkled in there. The other thing is putting it on your stories. Yeah, throw your 3 steps on there, and then, hey, I'm at work today, or you know, I'm doing the snow today, or whatever the case may be. You just have to remember to pull out your phone and take a picture, because that's what they want to see. They want to see you. They want to see the real you. Like, Shar, take a picture of you right now. This is, you know, me first thing in the morning on a Zoom at 8:30. This is my life, right? So give that consistency that when you're posting, do that every day. Give that time to work. You need to do it for more than 7 days in order to see the results. And after that, it becomes habit, right? 21 days become habit. And then you just start doing that on a regular basis. It should be part of your DMOs in the morning. Do you do DMOs? What does it look like when you wake up in the morning? Is it, I got to jump out of bed and get going because I got the kids and I got this and I got this? Maybe you need to give yourself an extra 15 minutes. Roll over, take those capsules, sit there for a second, you know, journal, write down your I ams sitting in bed. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. Do your, you know, regular, I'm smart. I'm great. I got this today. Whatever the case may be. Maybe you meditate or do a daily devotional. I don't know. Everybody's different. And then get up and start your day. And then you start, once you're down and you're in your groove for the morning, and you start, make that part of your daily methods. So I get up, I do my capsules, I do my shake, I put on my DFT, I write my I am statements down, I write my gratitude stuff down, and then I'm going to post. Pre-do your content ahead of time. Maybe you set up everything on Sunday and kind of have an idea of what you're going to talk about for the week. Maybe you write it down. That's what I like to do. I'm trying to get Steve in that habit of, let's write, you know, down, like Monday, we're going to talk about, you know, we're going to post about a Monday motivational quote or whatever. But, you know, I did florals before this. So every once in a while, you'll see a flower picture pop up on my stuff, because that's something that I still have a passion about. So find things that you're passionate about and utilize those things as content so people get to know who you are. Consistency also creates accountability. Really, this is that you are accountable for your goal, and you're going to expect the same in return from our leadership team. They're accountable for their goals just like we're accountable for ours. We're watching them, and they know it. So if Sid puts out a live for 7 days, you better bet that she's going to be on for 7 days. We're watching her. If she falls, we fall. If she stops, we stop. That's just how it goes. Even though you've got life going on, you still need to be consistent in things. It establishes your reputation. Growth requires a track record of success. People are watching you. Read that again. Wrong computer. Accountable. They should expect the same in return from your leadership. You're accountable just like they are accountable. Was that what you wanted me to say? Hopefully. Okay. Yes. Your team duplicates what you do and what you don't do. Exactly. Yes. That's exactly the point that they do. They watch you, and we do what they do. If they stop, we stop. Because we're like, wait, what's going on? It establishes your reputation. Business growth requires a track record of success. You can't establish a track record of success if you're constantly shifting gears and doing something different. You have to stay on the same path. You never know if it's gonna work if you don't. If it's not gonna work if you don't try. And usually it's because your goal wasn't clear. If it fails, it's because you didn't do something, you didn't put the effort in that needed to be put in, or you just didn't stay on course to achieve that goal. Consistency makes you relevant. This is where your trust comes in. Employees, well, customers, right? So your customers, they want to hear from you. They want to see you. But if you're not consistent, you're not relevant to them. They're going to scroll on by. When they do finally decide, oh, you know what? Maybe I do want to try that Thrive stuff. They're going to go back to you because you were consistent. They're going to go back to you because you kept following up with them. They're going to go back to you because you've established that trust already, because you've posted every day and they know that you are you, that you're just not trying to sell to them, that you generally have a relationship with them. Consistency maintains your message. That kind of follows through. So what message are you giving to your customers out there when you are messaging them or when you are posting on social media? What are you portraying? Are you portraying that you can be trusted? Or if you can't be trusted, what do you do? What are your posts like? Guys, our businesses will have our ups and downs, but you have to stay consistent through it all. So I was going to ask you this, but it's funny because I had a customer over the weekend that I talked to, and you guys are probably all going to get the same thing, right? We get our excuses, and I actually called Sid on this because I was like, I don't even know what to do with this person. So yes, I'm in, I want to do this. But then when I got on the phone with her, it was, well, I really don't have the money, right? We've all heard that, right? Then you offer Klarna and they're like, no, I just still can't afford it. Okay, well, then you really aren't committed to what you said you are committed to, right? So all of this, yes, yes, yes. But then at the end, it was a no, no, no. They made excuse after excuse after excuse. Are you making excuses for yourself, for your business? I can tell you, I'll jump out and say, yeah, I've made plenty of excuses. Yeah, the wheel. I used the real, Kristen, and we got all the way to that. Yeah, I'm committed. I'm going to do okay. Let's get yourself ready. And then it was like, nope, I can't. Okay, then we go back to the, but you said this. Yeah, but nope, I can't. So we still got excuses. And with that, you guys, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and move on. They're not worth it. Obviously the 10 was not a 10. She obviously scaled her. So yeah, her wheel is broken. Sometimes that happens, and that's fine. Pick up, dust yourself off, and move on, right? It's okay. We're going to have our ups and downs. We're going to fall. That's what we all are here for. We are all here to pick each other back up and trug back along. Get back on that train and move on down the track, right? So you get mad at yourself. Do you get mad at yourself when you say that, yeah, I'm going to do this in my business. I'm going to do this in my business. And then you actually don't, right? It's the same. It's kind of on the same wavelength, right? We're giving ourselves excuses for our business when we need to take a step back and say, I literally just gave my business an excuse, just like my customer gave me an excuse. We don't want excuses from our customers, right? We want the sale. We want that money in our pocketbook, right? Because that's how we get to do the things that we get to do. But you're making it an excuse for yourself on why you didn't get there. So your social media is huge. The consistency there. The consistency on your reach outs, the consistency on your follow-ups. Do you have a good method for that? Do you just write them down in a book? Are you using a whiteboard and writing people that you have trials out to so you can follow back up with those people? Are you using SusieBot? Those are all things to make our business and our life a hell of a lot easier. But I don't think we all utilize them like we should. So what are your DMOs, you guys? Do you write them down? I mean, Kristen is wonderful at every morning. It shows up on my phone what I need to do. Now I am horrible, and I will admit going back in and marking down the ones that I have done. So I'm horrible. That is one thing for me that I want to get better at, is making sure that when I'm finishing my things that I go back and do them. And I do mine sporadically throughout the day, especially if I'm at work. So I might reach out to 2 people here and 2 people here and follow up here. And, I'm all over the place because I don't sit at home on some days where I can actually focus on it. My day, sometimes I fit it in the nicks and crannies, and then I forget to go back and check it off. So I'm trying to get better at that at the end of my day when I'm getting ready for bed, to follow up and post that. But Kristen spends every morning putting that together for us. Do we utilize that? That is the easiest thing to keep you on track on what you need to do for the day. And if you roll over first thing in the morning and you say you're thankful for whatever you're thankful for today, and then you go to your journal that's sitting next to your bed and you write down your I am statements and you write down what you're grateful for, boom, you already have 2 of the things already done. You can check those right off. And then you're going downstairs and you're shaking up your lifestyle mix and you're throwing 3 steps in your story. You just got to remember to have your phone with you, right? And take a picture. And then you're adding your people. So you just need to make sure that you're going back. I need to make sure that I'm going back and checking this off. But your IPAs, your checklist is done for you every day. It's already on your phone. It's already on your computer. Pull it up. What do I got to do? All right. I got to comment on 10 non-thrivers posts. That needs to be your focus, not, oh, I commented on her. Oh, and look, and I scroll down and look, here's Susie, and she's at, oh, and then you, blah, 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 and the next thing you know, you're looking at kitty cat videos. You have to stay consistent in what your scheduled time period is, right? If people are starting to message you back because you sent out messages, ignore them. Don't pretend that they didn't even message you. Don't open that message. Set a timer for yourself. Nope, it's not time to go open my messages yet. I have 15 minutes that I have that is set for my non-thrivers posts. So I'm going to those people. I know some people those are people that are on your leads list, whatever the case may be, right? Those are people you're dripping on. You're going to go like and love and comment and all that fun stuff. And what I found, and I am surprised Sid hasn't said this, or if she did, I missed it. Your Instagram stories, for those of you that are Instagrammers now, your stories have the like button on it on Instagram now. There's a little heart at the bottom of it. So if you're scrolling through your stories, you can hit heart and you can start loving other people's stories on Instagram. Cool feature. I figured that out. Sid probably already said that, but yeah, right? So you can like and love on those too. So really, I know I kind of am all over the place, so I apologize, but hopefully I gave you guys some good information today. I just want to make sure that, we get back on track and start being consistent with our business and holding ourselves accountable and getting the goals that we want to achieve, and making sure that we are doing our DMOs and we're doing those IPAs, because it all kind of rolls into one, and really staying consistent and showing our customers out there who we actually are, and that we are focused on our business, but yet we are a person, and that we're just like them, even though this is our, what we might do. So, all right, 5 minutes early, go do your IPAs. Thank you all for jumping on. I really appreciate you. Love you all.